Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where you can find a lot of recipes, inspiration. Today I'm making Italian baked pasta. Italians call it pasta al forno, but I like to call it the queen of the table because once it's on the table, you definitely notice it. It smells, it's so delicious, and the look of it is just mouth-watering. Let's begin. I cut up in cubes 1 eggplant. You could omit it or substitute it with a zucchini, but to me the eggplant is really suited for this dish. Now in a pan with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil, fry up a garlic clove and the eggplant. Some people would like to deep fry their eggplants and that's totally fine, but I just like to keep it a little bit lighter when I can. So I just decided to slightly fry it up in the pan. I add about half a tablespoon of salt that will make the eggplant release some water and some black pepper. I cook it for a total of 10 minutes, super quick. Then I remove the garlic clove and I set the eggplant aside. In a big pot, I start boiling 4 liters of water. It might seem like a lot of water, but to cook pasta well, it is advised to have a good amount of water. And when the water starts to boil, I add about a tablespoon of salt. But if you use a different amount of water, make sure to adjust the amount of salt you put in. Then I throw in the pasta. I chose rigatoni, but there are a lot of other kinds you can pick too. And you want to cook it for half of the cooking time specified on the pasta box. And the reason why we're doing that is because once the pasta is in the oven, it's gonna continue and finish cooking. So don't worry if it seems extremely al dente when you take it out. Meanwhile, I'm also preparing the sauce. There is no need to dirty another pan, so just throw in half of a chopped onion in the same pan where we fried up the eggplants and add in some extra oil if you think it's necessary. Fry it up slightly for about 3 minutes and add in the strained tomato puree. So when tomatoes are not in season, I like to use these Mutti strained tomatoes, which I think are a great store-bought option. And I love them because they only have 3 simple ingredients and they're tomatoes, 99%, salt and basil. That's it. And another thing I like to do is to get a 1/4 cup of pasta water and add it to the bottle to kind of clean it out and then pour it into the sauce. Also, I added in some extra salt, about 3/4 teaspoon, and a pinch of sugar to lower the acidity of the tomatoes. I'm gonna cook the sauce for about 15 minutes, stirring every once in a while. So once the pasta is ready, you're gonna drain it and add it to the sauce and eggplants. And don't be tempted to overcook the pasta. Just trust me, it will cook in the oven. Mix it all up and add in some fresh basil. Now we're ready to pour in the first layer of pasta in an oiled pan. I used a pan that was 13 by 8 inches. So I throw in half of the mozzarella cheese. I didn't use fresh mozzarella cheese because I think it contains too much moisture. You can use a kind that it's not as wet, or maybe even caciocavallo or another kind of cheese that you like. Okay, now I make another layer of pasta and I put on top the rest of the cheese and also some grated parmesan or any other grated cheese of your choice. If you're vegan, don't be scared away of making baked pasta. Just omit the cheese or use a vegan-friendly cheese. Okay, now let's bake it in the oven at 400 Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes. And at the end, don't forget to put it on broil for a couple of minutes. I gave it 5 minutes on broil and it was perfect. It made a crunchy crust that was absolutely fantastic. Then you want to let it cool down for a little bit before actually serving it, and then you're ready to enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Are you gonna try to make pasta al forno? I think you should give it a shot because it's really worth it. And let me know in the comments below what you think, and please leave it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for new weekly recipes. Bye bye!